Good morning everyone and welcome back to the two-headed wolf gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy as we are continuing our Memnon campaign. And today we're mostly going to focus on the secondary army. Up here Memnon is besieging the city of Halicarnassus, and at this point we are going to wait for them to take a bit more attrition. Since replenishment is pretty hard to come by, we are going to have to wait a little longer here so that we don't take too many losses. But after that, we are not going to be engaging anymore up north, at least that's what I'm thinking right now, and we are going to go towards the west, towards these isles here, and mostly focusing towards the south, the island of Crete. Mostly because even though this might be a very resourceful area and something that would add a lot of advantages to us, it's going to break our diplomatic relations we are making up here with Sarpedon and his faction. You can see he's very friendly with these factions here, so we won't attack them. We're just gonna clean this up and then we're going to focus towards the south. With that in mind, I don't think there's anything else to do this turn. No, I could do a forced march, but we would take some attrition, and we have already prayed to Poseidon in order to remove the deep sea attrition. So we're just gonna wait now, we're going to end our turn, and then we're going to make our way towards Arcasia. Okay, he would like us to give him a bit of stone in order to give us wood. Wood is a lot more important for us right now, as constructing the basic buildings requires a lot of wood. Upgrading buildings requires a lot of stone, so at the moment we don't have advanced buildings, we're mostly struggling to get our basics going. Okay, we are in range now of Arcasia. Apparently we cannot land through here. I was hoping that we would be able to, and this would take us 2 turns. So I am going to do a forced march. Hopefully we're not going to pay the price of doing that, but I feel like this will be good enough for us to besiege Arcasia during the next turn. They have only 7 troops, so I'm also thinking of straight up attacking them, but we shall see. Over on this side, it seems like we can now auto-resolve the losses that they've taken through starvation. Would be enough, or is enough for us to... Wow! That headbutt, really, that was really cool. Felt like sort of a street fight. I'm going to go and get a bit more horde growth here, as we have not really built a whole lot with him. And we do need... Apparently we have reached great power status for some reason. Yeah, dominant strategic threat. And this guy is not happy with us. Okay.
We will stop here.
As a level up for Memnon, we could get even better troops as general bodyguards. Magi warriors, light troops, excellent charge, good armor piercing. It would just slightly reduce, it would reduce actually by a lot, from 55 to 48. It is quite a bit reduction in speed. However, the damage, we're getting armor piercing over there and 120 damage. I'm guessing it's also good against some heavier units, horses, chariots, things like that, but you know, we just have to catch them. We would get better stats overall, which could be quite cool. I don't want to give them these troops. Even though resistance to flanking could be great for a commander, I don't want to get shields. I think I want to have him be really strong at dealing damage. Very interesting. I am thinking now that maybe for future campaigns, when we're playing something like this, historical, maybe it's better not to spend points early on getting these troops when we can wait a few more levels, and there's plenty of engagements early on in the game where we could get to this level a lot quicker, right, and thus invest points in some other skills. But for now, I'm definitely going for the Magi Warriors. We can then gain rage passively out of combat, which sounds great, or reduce cooldown. I don't care for cooldown that much. I do care for rage more. And there we go. We have now Magi Warriors.
Glory is ours.
Let's see if we can build something. We can upgrade the hero's tent. And we would start to get 50 experience per turn to all units, which is really good. And then we would open a few more buildings here, which wouldn't require us to get growth. Income from raiding, I don't care. The campaign movement range does sound pretty good to me. This one requires a lot of wood. And then we have the temples. I like the experience, and I also like the campaign movement range. The campaign movement range is not that important at the moment. I feel like getting the experience is better. And then upgrading these buildings is even better than that. Okay,
Guided by fate.
let's end turn, and let's see what's happening next. Upgrade the Horde army, good. We've got some resources out of that. We'll besiege Arcasia here.
They must die.
They have a bunch of troops, but there's nothing here that would present a threat to us. There's no point in waiting a bunch of turns for it. There's not even a point to building a battering ram. I feel like climbing up the walls and taking them down is better. We can even split the troops. We have a gate here. So I could add a bunch of troops over here. We have another gate here to the right, and I'm guessing that tower will not have good coverage over this area. Maybe it's something like this, right? An angle like this, so we could use this area to climb the walls. Probably we could do the same over here, just to split, because we have the numerical advantage. We can split their troops up and overwhelm them. Yeah, that tower, let's see. Yeah, very bad angle as you can see, so this is the limit. We can add our troops all around and just straight up advance towards him. We're gonna do a mix of spears and clubmen. We don't have that many clubmen, so probably just do something like have some of the shielded troops here, then have the two-handed spears there, and then we're gonna bring a bunch of javelins. And finally we have our hero, which they are shielded. I could spread them out even more, but I feel like we would take too much damage over here. It still wouldn't be a bad idea to do it. We could even start. So because we have Vanguard deployment, we could even start with them here. I feel like this Vanguard deployment is a bit crazy. I mean, we're already at their gates. But I'm not gonna complain about it. Good. Let's quickly climb up.
Your ladders have a foothold on their walls.
These javelins, let's make sure that we're doing some damage here. Now, our troops will take some damage over here, because they do have these two spears plus their hero. But over on this side, we should be able to easily overwhelm them. Let's climb the walls through the other side. Let's bring our general over here. Okay, you attack here, there, you focus on this part, and you focus on this militia over here. Let's gather together.
We're about to capture the gates.
Good. Let's bring you up the walls. Yeah, let's go after them. You are doing a good job over here. We'll bring our general up the walls.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Let's bring everybody together here. These two units, let's start focusing them on this militia, as it seems like they have wild movement. Plus these skirmishers are out. Let's bring you up these walls. Unlike Thrones of Britannia, the mechanics of using ladders which are already set up is so much better, and when there's a ladder set up here and you click on your unit and you want them to climb through here, it actually happens. We're not getting the same kind of bad behavior that we've seen, bad AI behavior or pathing that we have seen in Thrones of Britannia, and that is really good. It makes me really happy when the game works the way you expected it to work. So even in the Saga series, Creative Assembly has made some progress. Okay, these troops will go through the walls. Let's gather together here towards these slingers as well. We'll take another one of these units, of these Ethiopian spearmen. Okay, these ones have been broken. Now we'll focus on this other spear, the remaining spear. Maybe with this militia we're going to go after that spearman. And I feel like at this point it doesn't matter too much what we're doing anymore, so let's just focus on breaking them, and I'm going to go on fast forward so that it can happen quicker. There's really nothing that he can do here that would make a difference.
Your warriors are rallying.
Great. And there we have it. Ending the battle, we lost 400 troops. Still, they're not high quality troops, they don't have a whole lot of army. The general is decent, as we have started with plenty of levels. But there's still so much more to do. What do I want? Do I want a Horde Grove? I feel like to start us off, we do want the Horde Grove. Yeah, we can upgrade it here. We could also start throwing in some buildings. Morale for Egyptian troops sounds good to me, so let's bring that. I am going to stay in the encampment stance. We could bring another unit, but maybe we don't do that just yet. Over here we have constructed our buildings, and we need to look for our next target. Now, if I was to look at diplomatic status and click on Sarpedon, let's look at attitude actually.
We will make a sacrifice.
So they are
to honor
friendly
my
with this
divine
faction,
father.
but they have nothing with Phyllis. Okay. Phyllis is pretty spread out, and I'm not sure we're going to engage them, but they are unreliable strategies, destroyers, opportunist, and raider. I am thinking whether on our quest or where we should attack them. No. They've just settled here, and we have no resources on that. And the bonuses that we get here from Aphrodite would give us some diplomatic bonuses, right? I think that can happen still. No, it does not. But the golden apple, we're just getting minus 10% to stone constructions and 10% to battle captives. Oh, it's at level 1 that we get plus 10 to diplomatic relations. That's the only bonus that I think could have some value there, but we're not going to use it. I am going to do a hecatomb here. Look at this prayer of Athena. Nefru infantry and Manfit infantry gain the flanking defense attribute. I like the bonuses there. Egyptian slingers gain encourage, stalk attribute. All of Memnon slingers gain battlefield healing attribute. Ooh, some of these prayers might be really good to have. Hera gives us power to our ranged troops. Athena is giving us that defense, the flanking defense, which would be great. Grants 2 warriors of Artemis. I think we might want to bring some of those troops. We've never played with them. Getting stride ability. And here to Hephaestus. Hephaestus is also important to get some armor. I think we need to start worshipping Hephaestus in order to upgrade our troops and gain armor. Right? I mean, at this point, we don't have the normal heroes. We're not getting any epic heroes that would provide us with epic armor. Maybe an agent? Is there an agent here which would give us that? No. We don't have any armorer or anything like that. We could also think of getting some agents here. Yeah, let's get the replenishment. -5 to enemy morale. Yeah, we'll start with the same sort of followers to our secondary army. And thus I believe that the next building might just be Hephaestus. Or the building that we should build right now should be Hephaestus. -4 to upkeep. -4% to upkeep. Units in this province can be equipped to receive +5 to armor and melee. That sounds like the best choice for a next building. I don't want to get into war with him. We still need some replenishments. I'm going to sit still here and we're gonna get the Sacred Stones of Hephaestus. I feel like that's the best choice. Let's end our turn. He would like some stone, he's gonna give us some wood. We're gonna accept it right now. Nice, we've got even more wood out of them. Royal Decree has been implemented. And at this point, are we going to waste 4,000 food right now? We are not going to do that until we have in our range a village which has food. Otherwise, we might be starving. We have 9 turns here of food to move around. So we're gonna go with Price of Mercy, or what was the epic mission? It asked us to have at least camp followers in any army. I am going to get the extra movement range here at sea. And this would take us 120 gold to have this. I wouldn't normally do it, but it's going to take us a lot to unlock our next followers. The growth, once again, we don't want to spend the food just yet. So I am going to get these 2 units only to finish this mission. The Gates of Crete. Raise Knossos in the Ida province. Recalling the oath of his ancestors, Memnon leapt into the fray, answering Priam's rallying call or cry. Your great host grows by the day, but if you are to reach the throne and render aid to the house of Priam, you will need to make your way through Crete. In Knossos, the perfidious king Idomeneus guards the Spartan ruler Menelaus' rear, blocking you from reaching your destination. It is time to teach the Cretans the folly of standing against the mighty Memnon. All heroes would receive 2000 experience, and we would get for 8 turns 100% administration efficiency. So before we're raising the city of Knossos, we're gonna do two more things. Well, let's do Hecatomb to Athena for now, because I want to keep her happy. And when we have the chance, we're gonna pray. So we don't even need to pray to get the +4 to recruit rank. Okay, so we're just keeping Athena happy and recruit a third army when we are about to raise the city of Knossos. That's what we're going to do here.
Son of Tithonus.
Okay. We don't need to do anything else right now. We are gonna go into the waters. I wanted to see what's over here. And this faction... doesn't seem like they have a whole lot. Do we know anything about them? Not yet. I want to get in contact with them. I want to see if they have any allies, and if they're not, we're gonna take that gold from them. It's a bit mean, but what can you do? We need resources. Okay, we have another level up from finishing the mission. And we could get more casualty replenishment rates. Or more attack. We're gonna get the casualty replenishment rate. Plus another 2 or plus 5% when encamped. Let's do another passive 2%. Yeah, 4% in total. Hopefully it's gonna scale up and be even better later on. With this army, we are going to go towards Crete. We're gonna start from a corner here, and I want to scout it out. I want to see what opportunities we have, what resources we have. This might be rich area in certain regards, but if they don't have any food, we might have to refocus Memnon to take some of these isles. We shall see. Create another horde army, good. Initiate a Hecatomb ritual, well, we're gonna have to wait for that. We got Sailor on our secondary army, which gives us 10% movement range at sea.
I will do this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get closer. I wanna see what relations he has with factions around.
This looks like a waste of time.
He has no relations. He's a reliable, he's a diplomat. It's a bit unfortunate, I would say, for him. He has 9 troops, plus another 16.
Never faltering.
Well, unfortunately, we are declaring war on you, mostly because of the riches that you have and the lack of protections that you have. We could use a camp follower to do some damage. They do have a bunch of axemen, though. Plus a bunch of swords and spears.
To the field of battle.
I am thinking of meeting him on the battlefield. Yeah, we're gonna meet him on the battlefield because I feel like we can flank him a bit. Maybe do more damage like that rather than attacking this village, where his troops will be tied up together, and he does have medium troops, he has swords. I think that would be worse for us. %15 morale and some shield. I am going to use bronze here to upgrade our troops. 400 bronze, yeah, that is fine. We're getting some extra power.
Not really an option.
Yeah, this would be very bad if we were to attack them. Yeah, I really feel like attacking him in the village might be a bad idea.
Guided by fate.
But what I will do is bring this other army over here. We left them in force marched. Okay.
On course.
Let's run away for a second,
Sails and oars.
as we might get ambushed here. Although I don't think he's gonna attack us with an 11 stack. But apparently this faction also has a territory here. We can get some bonus from Artemis. He wants a lot of stone from us, but he's gonna give us some gold, and we'll accept for now. This faction wants more stone, giving us more wood. We're gonna accept once again. Yeah, they did sally out, as expected. Let's see, Camp Follower. When fighting any battle, grants an action that hurts the defending hero to half their health. When fighting any battle, grants the action to reveal all enemy units. That reveals on reveals all enemy units, I'm guessing on the battlefield. We will see where they are and how they deployed. No, let's hurt the enemy. And we're gonna attack. His secondary hero is an archer. That is not going to matter too much. There is sort of a choke point here. I believe that might work for us. Since we do have Vanguard deployment. With Vanguard deployment, we could also bring some of our troops here and just rush them down. Have a flank. I'm feeling decently confident, maybe. Just appear here, be in his face, attack quickly. Have spears over here. We'll mix them up with both Memnon and this other staff bearer. And then we're bringing in our javelins and our archers. Which leaves the rest of them, which we cannot flank with unless we want to go around for too long. Yeah, no, we're gonna bring the rest of them up here. For now, let's start the battle.
Is receiving reinforcements.
Let's rush them. Yeah, a lot of troops. Bring the rest of them forward. And quickly. Let's move our hero here.
Your hero is under attack.
We're gonna charge these troops in the back. Let's turn the attention of one of these tribesmen to the right. Ooh, that was a lot of damage there. Ooh, this is starting to feel like a mistake with all of these axes.
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Okay, now let's run away. Let's use this opportunity to use our ranged troops to cause a lot of damage. Bring everybody forward. Now let's turn around our hero and break these axe warriors. You go here. These tribesmen, let's turn them around. Let's see, what do we do with the rest of you? I guess we're gonna go like this. Focus on that guy. Yeah, let's attack these sort of mob here. I am going to take my hero away. Rush you here. We'll attack you on this side. These slingers will attack those eastern spearmen. These archers and javelins will focus on the swords.
Understood. As commanded.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yeah, I'll throw my general here. We're gonna buff one of these units.
Ethiopians, attack!
Yeah, javelins just do damage over there. It's good that they have very little morale, apparently. Okay, you keep following through there. Let's bring our spears forward. This was very risky. I really feel like we were so close to getting absolutely wrecked here.
Your warriors are losing heart.
These spears go here. Yeah, you focus there. You turn around to these Lycian units. Good. I'll bring you around here. I think we probably have lost some of these units, but at least they stayed in battle for as long as needed, I would say. I mean, at this point, I'm very grateful towards them and everything that they've done. Let's focus on the troops that have their backs turned as I am jumping into these fights. Good. They have broken. These Lycian axes have returned. We are going to focus on them there. Great. Let's break these axe warriors here. These spear units should go after his archer hero. Oof. Let's terrify this unit and I will run away with the general, as it is taking a lot of damage right now. You focus there. Let's bring these units forward. Archers, turn around towards these axes, please, and thank you. Okay, focus on slingers. Let's go towards the next javelin unit. These units will go towards his archer hero.
Your warriors are rallying.
Good, good. Our hero Memnon will sit still for now. Let's turn around, let's turn our attention towards some of these troops. Okay. Yeah, we've got this battle. I am not fearing the results in any way. However, we have taken a lot of losses. And I still feel like it's the best choice, because if we were to have engaged them in the village, I don't think that we would have been able to break them the way that we have done it here.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Yeah. I am going to do some damage to as many of these troops as we can.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Okay, no more ammunition, so we're barely going to reach that archer. We're gonna end the turn here, or end the battle. Lost 600 troops, we have 900 remaining. They've lost 1300 troops, a bit more than double, and they have 600 remaining. So we should be able to do now a village battle. Plus, I'm hoping that we could get a good amount of replenishments. We haven't lost any unit, which is beautiful, great, and amazing. Let's get the replenishments. And that is going to have to be it for this episode.
To the field of battle.
So during the next episode we are going to close this battle here, get the gold, explore the rest of the isles while beginning the conquering of Crete. Yeah, I like that idea. So overall, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it, and until tomorrow, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.